Hi guys, it's me again. We had three-part video that I made previously, and we talk about BMS workout. And you can see the title of the videos. It says a clean slate, right? Because it's gonna take a real strong attitude to kind of rebound from this situation, depending on what's your level of circumstances, right? One thing we know for sure, and I've been saying this previously, is that remember that this was not intended personally to you, and that everybody is in it, and that we need to take that in consideration, that in order for us to get out of this, it's going to require more than just us looking into it, and more like we collectively gonna have to work on this to kind of minimize the damage and get out of it as fast as possible. Clean slate, right? In order to have a clean slate on anything, remember that people loses their jobs and they have losses and they have griefs every day, regardless of national or global crisis, right? I was thinking this month precisely, most people, I don't know if they remember or not, but on March 11 of 2011, there was a tsunami in Japan. It hit that region with the nuclear plants and all that, and it was just a horrible situation, right? And it touched me emotionally because, you know, I mean, those are people too, right, on the other end, and you know, it's like you can't believe things like this happen, but you just got to remember that wasn't too long ago. And then the other different crises that we've gone through, and we survived them, right? Some of them are harder than others, but humanity always rises to the occasion, and I hope that this is no different than that. It's all about the attitude that we take towards this. You know, if we take an attitude that is positive, and then that we see this as a challenge to emerge as a stronger, better person, then things are going to move on fast. I'm not that big belief that every disappointment requires its own, you know, mourning time. Like you gotta, you know, be able to express that. You know, it's not like just bottle it in. I'm big on that. I'm a very in a way, spiritual person, and anytime I have, regardless of how small or how big a disappointment, I take my time. I take my time to process what's going on, and I look for the information that is going to help me overcome. Also, the important thing we talk about in this corner here in the previous is the network of people that you're going to be with. Remember, a lot of people are suffering too. So the more you get involved in listening to other people and helping other people in terms of whether it's material things or just by listening to the situation, the fastest the process of healing is going to speed up. We cannot stay bleeding forever, right? Because then what happens when you, right? So I don't like to talk too much about the current situation because there's nothing we can do about it. It's already happened. And it's happening. And so the faster we move into the process of recovery and healing, adapt and conquer, right? Adapt and conquer. You know, little thing that always help me is my little my little Superman here. I look at him almost every day and I ask him, like, what would you do in this situation? He said, I'll fly away. Nah, he always come up with something, you know. So I always, since I was a kid, I used to wear the cape, and I used to believe that he exists, and I'm a big fan of it. But I'm you know, I believe in God and all that. It's just this is like my little mantra, my little thing that I always have in front of my desk, so I can look at it, because it's going to require some of that power that is within us to overcome this situation, right? So whatever it is, you should have something. Everybody has their little comfort blanket. Remember when you were a kid? Get back to those. Get your spirit going. Get your innocence going. And don't think that because this is happening, it has to be this way. You know, you can transform it. You know, I always picture this thing. Anytime there's a major problem around the world, there's always that old man with the stick on the very top of the hill, right? Top of the mountain, and he watches everything go down, and he's just, nothing happened to him. Why? Because he was wise and he listened to his universe. You got to listen to everything. You know, you got to get your ears going. You got to get your eyes open and look at the things that are going to help you get through this, okay? I'm trying to do these videos about 10 minutes long, so sometimes I'm going to go fast, sometimes I'm going to slow down. And remember, I don't edit my videos, so, you know, I'm bilingual, so sometimes my blah, 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 right, comes out. So I don't like to edit, because to me this is not something that I'm doing for any other reason other than to share my experiences, how I overcome crises, and how I react to things. And if it helps you pick your brain a little bit and get you engaged in doing something proactive. Remember, if you have kids, if you have elders in your home, I do have my grandma and my mom, so I have to be on point. I cannot be thinking about all those news. You know, tone down the chaos, you know, tone down the chaos. Almost, you know, I mean, remember, 40 years ago, we were getting our news on the newspaper, and there was yesterday's news. So let's stop being so reactive to everything that we hear, and, you know, because, you know, every time we bring this down, then we empower ourselves to believe and to create a new reality for us that is going to help us get through this, okay? Other people's problem on the other side of the world, it's great to be concerned, but right now you have to think locally. You have to think about the people around you, the people that are looking at you, and how you're reacting to things. Don't be so hard on yourself. Let's get to work. Friction, 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 right? Activity creates energy. Go back to the previous videos. You'll see how things can be transformed. It's just attitude and a little desire. We're not going to get knocked down and stay there. We're going to get up like a good champion, right? All right. So real quick, a couple of things that I use when I'm trying to, you know, get through things, whether easy times or hard times. It's a discipline. My nutrition is very important. Your body's strong. So get your best nutrition that you can to start your day, because, you know, in times like this, you need to be strong and you need to be alert. So you need good food, plenty of food, right? Hygiene. Listen, you gotta dress up, you know. Remember this, the clothes that you die in, that's the clothes you're gonna be a ghost. So you gotta look good. You know, that's why all ghosts, they look so bad, right? Because people just get up and go. No. Come on, take your time, take a shower, clean yourself up. Look at the sun, look at whatever is out there out the window, and just engage in the day and make a difference in this world. Whether it's in crisis or in prosperity, you always have to make a difference. There is no in between, because we are great creatures. We're not creatures of defeat. You know, we are creatures of triumph, and you got to start acting like it. And I'm telling you, this is the time. If you ever wanted to play hard, this is the time, okay? And I hope you can get out through this situation without scratches, your family and everybody around you. Help everybody, all right? Here we go. Fitness. If you have a treadmill, get on it. If you can do, just follow the rules. But if you can, I got about 1 minute. If you can, do your exercise without, you know, breaking any of the rules. Remember, it's very important we stay within the rules just to avoid chaos, right? Be fearless, right? If you want to be a leader, you have to have control. And if you have ownership, you have to own, you have to be responsible. You have to own the situation, and you have to own the solution. So be careful when you say, I want to own something, because it takes a lot of responsibility. And remember, the other thing is, truth can make you liable. When you know something, you gotta do something, all right? Ignorance is not a defense, right? And recovery. We're gonna recover at this, just like we did on the previous one. You wanna be part of it. You wanna be part of the prosperity again. May God bless you, bless your family. And Superman say hi, and, you know, just please, adapt and conquer, and don't be scared. Just get out there and live a mark in this world, okay? Hope you get out of this without a scratch. See you in the next video, and please, if you like, share, subscribe. You know, I'm not very accustomed to this, so, all right? Thank you. If you like it, share it.